good, YouTube? SlimTv here to put a center to on this new topic. So, I bet you're wondering, why am I on my channel right now? Why am I on my own channel? Well, I'm just gonna start off the video like this. By the thumbnail, you're probably gonna know what this is about, but Red Pill Rage, a bout of immaturity. See how we got DJ Akedemics on the bottom right? You know, and in this video, I was pretty much just talking about how a lot of these red pill cornballs, they come up on these shows like Fresh and Fit and crash out, and they're always having these problems. Well, now we got DJ Akedemics showing his true colors, as I've pointed out before, you know, at least on the immaturity aspect. So I'm just gonna give this video a listen. And honestly, I know that I'm like a week late on this video because I always schedule my videos a week ahead. That way, the next week I have time to make more videos and things of that nature. But look, regardless, the immaturity shows itself, and that's just a part of what's going on here. I mean, it's a much deeper issue than immaturity. But let's just give this a listen, man.
If Max said he wanted to try fucking a dude, would you let him fuck you?
No.
Why not?
Yeah, why not?
Yo, you can have.
Wait.
If I can't fuck you, I'm cutting you off.
No, yo. Suppose he's like, yo, bro, listen, yo, you always wanted me to be next to you. Now I could be inside of you. Pause.
and see, I'm just gonna pause it right there. I'm gonna let it sit, because you know that I be reacting to these losers on Skeet's channel, pretty much doing the. I mean, right now, bro, DJ Akedemics is being a pedo, except he's doing it virtually. So, you know, there's no Skeet here to pretty much put him in cuffs, you know. But this is just preposterous and ridiculous. And you know how kids are, bro. If you've ever even been around kids, like they are immature. They laugh at things, and sometimes they do it to shrug stuff off and to kind of, you know, mitigate their emotions. They really don't know how to feel in the moment. I'm sure that he feels uncomfortable. I mean, I definitely would at that age if I'm just hearing some grown man on the other side of Discord talk about sexual acts to me. Like I'm gonna be real. You know, the locker room talk exists, right? So in the boys' locker room, when I was that age at 15 in middle school, yeah, we were talking about women and, you know, this and that. Everyone was talking about what they would do and, you know, talk about women genitalia. Like, that's different, right? That's kids among kids. But it seems that in today's day, grown-ups don't have the, what's the word? They don't respect the purity in children no more. 15 is still a child, bro. He's still a child until he reaches 19. He has so much time left. And yet we want to try and push a sexual narrative on the kid as if that's cool, bro. That's far from cool. And like I said, man, adults don't have the respect for purity anymore. Back in the day, man, this wouldn't even be heard of. Man, if the internet was around in the 70s, if DJ Akedemics did this, bro, he would have got rolled up on. A black van full of grown men coming to take care of him. And we know how the people in jail treat people like this. If they hear that you went to jail for something to the effect of pedo, being a creep, yeah, you go get dealt with in more ways than one, man. Like that, it's not funny. It's really not funny, man. This is ridiculous.
Yo, I'm not gay.
You said you suck a dick, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
with it.
Wait, hold on. So you tell me that there's not another 15-year-old that you could bust down?
Yo, bro.
Yo, like, I'm serious. So there's not another 15-year-old you could bust down.
You go to school?
Yo, if Max got a sister and she...
See, over here trying to convince him that he needs to have sex as early as possible, bro. He needs to be a kid for as long as he can. He doesn't need to be worrying about having sex, to be completely honest. I mean, yeah, he's hit puberty and, you know, some of those urges come around, but that's for him and his parents to have a conversation about. You know, they have human growth and development in middle school and stuff and things like that. So that's for him and a trusted adult to have a conversation about, or at least have a baseline understanding of. There's no need for DJ Akedemics, bro. There's really no need for your creepy, overweight. I mean, and honestly, like, I'm not fat shaming, but I am shaming DJ Akedemics at this point because this is ridiculous. You're overweight, saturated fat, big, big voluptuous self sitting on this dang chair. I mean, that's all he does. That's all he does. He sits in the gamer chair all day and streams and talks crap about rappers and things. Like, bro, what else do you have going for yourself? You over here buying women and stuff. Like, you're no one that no kid should even be looking up to at all. Don't even have the common sense to think, okay, this guy is 15 years old. I'm going to have a civil conversation with him. Maybe give him some enlightenment about life. I mean, like, bro, what happened to that, bro? What happened to the OGs coming on camera and just spitting game? You know what I'm saying? Like, just giving straight up facts. Like, even though it's things like when I was 15 and when my dad used to sit me down, I used to get annoyed, bro, because it'd be the same thing every time. But looking back at it, it's like, cool. I'm glad that a lot of this information that you gave me is stuck in my head because you told me so many times. What happened to that? I would rather there be a situation where maybe he hangs up the phone because DJ Akedemics is giving so much game and he's repeating the same thing over and over again, but he's just trying to drill it into the young man's head so that he could have a good life. I'd rather have a situation like that, you know, and we could have a totally different conversation about how the youth, you know, don't really like to listen to the old heads. But I mean, that's just a thing that's always been a thing. Regardless, I'd rather that be a conversation rather than we're sitting here talking about why DJ Akedemics, you know, is a creep. But I mean, again, this is all his fault because old people don't have a respect for purity that comes from children. And I guess now the old heads aren't really old heading anymore. They're being old creeps. No wisdom to share at all. Just a blob sitting on a gamer chair talking about a bunch of nothing, bro. Let's go.
She threw you the box. Would you smash her?
He already has a sister.
Alright, if she threw you the box, would you smash her?
No, because I'm 15.
Right.
What that mean?
What does that mean?
What does that mean? This is exactly what I'm talking about. A disregard for purity. And that's probably what this video is going to be called.
He's above 18.
What that mean?
Okay, what does that mean?
It will be grooming.
And see, and then you got these guys in the background glazing him. I'm like, okay, look. It feels like a couple subtle jokes like, man, you glazing Playboy Max. And because I guess the kid really likes Playboy Max, and he's on this call as well, or he was on this call to my knowledge. So the kid likes, you know, and that's how the whole conversation came up of that. Well, there's no reason for that conversation to have come up in the first place, but that's why it came up. You know, they were like, man, what if Playboy Max did this? What if he did that? Like, all right, bro. Like, it would, like, if he would have said, bro, you glazing him, bro. Like, get off it. You know, like, you know, just subtle talk like that. I mean, I don't even think that's cool. But at least, you know, it's modest and it's mild. But he's just going too far.
You what?
Grooming.
That has nothing to do with you.
Nah, imagine no.
Yo, Nor, what's your address? I'm gonna send some strippers over there.
Slow down, yo. I'm 15. I hope you know that, bro. You trying to
Oh, you scared of women, bro.
I'm not
There's
scared of
women.
women. Yo, bro, you trying to put me on a case. You trying to put them on a case.
So?
Really smart. Very articulate young man. And you know what? He set his boundary like 3 times. They were talking about, oh, what if Playboy Max did that? He's like, bro, I'm not fruity. I'm not fruity. Boundary number 1. They were asking, they're saying, man, what if so-and-so's sister came through? That's grooming. Boundary number 2. Like, bro, like, I'm dead ass right now. I'm being serious, bro. I'm 15, big dog. Boundary number 3. Whatever they just said just now, I don't even remember. What they say? What if I sent some people to your house? What if I sent some prostitutes to your house? I'm 15, bro. 3rd boundary. The only thing that I would critique him on is that he just needs to learn how to hang up. Just hang up the phone. But again, that's not really his responsibility because we're amongst grown men and they're talking about a bunch of nonsense. Sexual deeds and acts that he doesn't really need to be thinking about. He's going to think about that on his own naturally when he comes of age. Right now, he's focused on Fortnite. Right now, he's focused on school. You know? He's trying to enjoy his days off.
What you mean so? That's weird.
That is weird. Boundary number 4.
Trying to look out.
No, you're not trying to look out. Trying to comprehend.
You know, all the rappers lost their virginity to like old women, right? Like,
And see, bro, now they try and justify it like that, bro. Like that's not cool. You know, none of that is cool, bro. And people that go through that, I mean, you really don't know what's going through their mind. A lot of people might just see like the outside perspective of, man, you know, they were sexualized at a young age, so now, you know, they're really good at with women, or they're really, you know, they're really sexual, you know, and they're having all these experiences, but they don't know what's really going through their mind. So I mean, that it's really despicable that this is even a conversation that's being had. So yeah, CD Nash, shout out to him. I'm just gonna see what this video is talking about in terms of academics responding to grooming. I just want to hear what excuses he has. You know, if Skeet has taught me anything in my various watches of his channel, is that, you know, it's real easy to point out when someone has a bunch of excuses. I can't get my words out today. Let's go.
Whether it's like on some fun, he be like, yo, you old as hell, you don't got no kids, you this, you bro, but you troll him. It's that type of relationship. I'm sorry, it's a man. I know people trying to make it weird, and this is why, you know, I know it ain't even Max's community. It's really like these Kendrick fans and like that. They trying to make it weird. Like, bro, if it was a woman, it would be very different. That's how I look at it. It would be very different. Bro, it's a little, if you don't know if you never been a big brother and you be teasing, yo.
Number one, woman, I mean, oh look, I don't mess with children, bro. So I don't care if it was a woman, I don't care if it was a child. You have inappropriate conversations with a minor, bro. So regardless, man, you're disgusting. Second off, how are we gonna blame Kendrick when Kendrick pretty much just and not like us? He called out Drake. And so now you're trying to spin the narrative in some twisted form to say, well, because Kendrick called out Drake, now all of these other now the Kendrick fans are coming out and just trying to call everybody a pedo. As they should, bro. Everyone should be on high alert for people like you, DJ Akedemics. Let's just keep it 100.
Lil at me, he's like, yo, I live in Malaysia, yo, you wanna, join my live, we go listen to this. You look at him as our little, we tease him, he tease us. Like, he literally was clowning like, yo, bro, you like 28, you live with your parents, bruh. All I'm saying is jokes. Real talk.
That's not cool, bro. You're not his big brother. You're not anywhere related to this kid. And we're making jokes. We're making jokes of that caliber. Of that disgusting ilk. That's disgusting, bro. That you should be ashamed of yourself to even be talking to someone else's kid like that, man. If I was his father, it'd be raps for you. I mean, I'm coming to meet you. You know, I would demand a meeting.
Okay, I don't give a fuck if y'all believe it or not. Y'all could get the fuck out of here if y'all don't.
Oh no, oh no, oh no.
So yeah, I mean that's pretty much it. Shout out to this guy. What's his name? CD Nash. You know, 208K subscribers. Hit him up. I appreciate you letting me use the video, big dog. Even though I didn't ask you, but I'm shouting you out now. But yeah, man, that's pretty much this video. We're just gonna end it right here, back where we began. Red Pill Rage, a battle of immaturity, man. A lot of these guys on the internet that got all this clout and is coming on these shows talking to Red Pill this. I mean, the Red Pill is pretty much dead, but I'm just saying it's still reverberating throughout the years, you know. And this video, it holds some truth to it even now. So with that being said, man, I'm not even disappointed because I always thought DJ Akedemics was a cornball, but I'm definitely, you know, it's appalling. It's appalling. To end, I would just say, man, us adults need to really have a much more sanctity and respect for a child's purity. Raise them up slow. Allow them to enjoy their childhood, so that when they do come of age and start having adult problems and get into adult things, they have something to look back on and say, man, this is what I was like when I didn't have none of these problems. And see, that's another thing. Like, you start to really learn about yourself. I mean, people say, you know, it takes a while for a person to learn about themselves. But when you're a kid, you're learning about yourself and how you are in peace. You know what I'm saying? If you had a good childhood. Not everyone had a good childhood, but if you had a peaceful childhood, and you know, you learn how you are in a more peaceful state, you know, and you learn about a lot of the things that you like and that you don't like in terms of like video games and, you know, materialistic items and, you know, things that your family may present to you, and, you know, what it feels like to be loved in a peaceful setting. I mean, all of those things play a huge part in the rest of your life, man. So we really have to respect that. And we know we need to get back to older gentlemen, older men, and adults coming back and talking to children about, and dropping some game on them, dropping some real heavy knowledge on them, so much so that they get annoyed by it. Definitely. But yeah, that's it for this video. Like, subscribe, share, and comment. DJ Akedemics, you're a punk. Peace.